Something people ask all the time is, can you get around Boise without a car? Today, I'm leaving my van at home and relying entirely on public transportation, sidewalks, and my wheelchair. By the end of this video, I'll let you know if I think Boise's transit system is something a wheelchair user could rely on, or if it's better suited as a backup option. This is my first real test. Is the stop easy to access? Is there enough room to maneuver? Is there shelter from the weather? Well, as you can see, I'm sitting in the shade. Can I comfortably wait here for 20 or 30 minutes if I had to? From this stop, probably not. It's a little sunny today. And if there was weather, definitely not. This stop has just a single bench. There's no shelter. There's one sign showing which bus stops here, and then a short sign showing the stops that it makes. From what I can tell, there's no extra lighting at this stop. For the boarding area, there is quite a bit of room. So when the bus arrives and they put the ramp out, there should be plenty of room to get on the bus. perfect. Now that we reached our first destination, which is the Main Street station downtown, we're waiting to transfer buses to our next destination. So I want to see if the buses actually connect to get people to the places that they want to go. Something you might wonder here at the Main Street station is if it's accessible. So for people coming with disabilities, there is an elevator that goes from the Main Street down here to a lower level. And then also while you're waiting for your bus, there's this lobby area where you can sit. There's a lot of space to move around. There's vending machines and there's also accessible bathrooms. Let's see how accessible the bathroom really is.
Hello?
What's the code for the bathroom?
It's 10001 pound.
Awesome, thank you.
For both male and female.
Oh, awesome, thank you. So it looks like the stall is pretty good size. I'm not small, but I have plenty of room to get in, turn around. The only thing I noticed that isn't accessible is that you need a code to enter the bathroom, and the door is pretty heavy. So that is something that they could improve accessibility-wise. Hello? getting somewhere is only half the story. If I'm going to depend on transit, I also need to know if I can get home without unexpected problems. So now I'm making the return trip and paying attention to whether the experience is just as... After spending the day using Boise's public transportation, I have a much better understanding of what it's like from a wheelchair. There were definitely things that impressed me, and there were also a few challenges I think people should know about before relying on the system. For example, when scheduling your ride, be sure to look at the different routes and also what your layover may be at the different transit stations. For example, today on my way home, I didn't film this because it was kind of a debacle, but the bus that was coming to take us from Main Street Station to my apartment, there was an hour gap between buses, and we went on a little walk, and then somehow the bus left 12 minutes early, so we ended up having to wait another hour for the next bus. So just kind of keep that in mind when scheduling your rides, how long you might be laid over for, and also keep an eye on the bus tracker in case they leave early. When I'm calculating the thewheelme score for this one, I'm thinking about much more than whether I made it to my destination. I'm asking whether the system supports independence. If another wheelchair user asked me whether they could confidently use Boise's public transportation, would I recommend it? Let's find out.